Antiques and Collectibles, and we buy and sell stuff for the 2 antique booths and the 2 antique malls that we're in. Plaza Antiques in Lincoln Park, Michigan, and Mommy Antiques in Mommy, Ohio. And it's time for a change. We're heading down to Mommy right now, and I have a red, white, and blue type display going on. And even though we haven't hit the July 4th yet, a lot of the stuff is sold or it's not selling, and I think I need to ramp it up and do a little something different. I had it mainly for Memorial Day, but now I'm going to do more of a farmhouse gardeny theme. We'll see how this works. So come on along. We're here at Mommy Antique Mall. We got to unload the. So take a look at my car. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here that it's scary. I got a new car, by the way, and most of the time I don't have to put the back seats down, so that's kind of nice. But I got some nice vintage life vests there, so those are going to go in today too. And check out this cart. And I don't know what it is in me, but I feel like I got to do it always in one load. It'd probably be safer if I would do two. But okay, we're heading to our booth, and we're in aisle 7, and we're about 4 from the end on the left-hand side. So we're moving kind of slow because I don't want things to tip on over by the time we get there. So I had a red, white, and blue theme in here previously, and it's before 4th of July, but I'm kind of ready to move some of this stuff out. There wasn't that much stuff in there and go to this farmhouse kind of look. So we're going to get rid of all the red, white, and blue and leaving some of the white, obviously, and go with the farmhouse theme. We're going to start with the middle here. And there's a lot of jewelry things that I'm going to be putting new displays in and kind of give the jewelry a different look. And then you can see all the stuff on the bottom. I got to redo all the shelves. So let's get to it. Okay, so I got some of the top items already out of there. I'm going to get rid of that bracelet thing, so that's going to take some time. And I ended up putting up the lamps on top of the jewelry case there because they wouldn't fit in the farmhouse display. They were too big. So hopefully they sell up there. So we're still working. I got some new pictures in the back and some greenery. And I changed that jewelry, the pin display, from the metal one to the wood one. It's a lot bigger, so I thought, let's see if that kind of spruces up sales. Sometimes you just got to do things like this to make things spruced up, but we have to fill that wood thing too. It's a little further back. That's my only concern. I don't know if that's going to work well. Well, we got it filled, and it's looking pretty good. And then we're going to keep the rings in the front, and then that display I'm going to take home with me for a while. And we got a lot of the front items in. We still have to do the dress forms and all the other stuff and all these shelves for sure. So we got a good start. It's taking forever. So now we're going to work on emptying the shelves. I'm getting the red, white, and blue. And honestly, some of it I can't incorporate it into the shelves over here because I just am too full right now. So I'm going to take some of it to Plaza Antiques. So that's the beauty of being in 2 malls. You can kind of switch things from place to place. So, like I said, we're getting there. We got a lot of stuff on the top, and a lot of stuff on the top of the table and the top shelves. And we're going to start incorporating more of the blacks and the neutrals and the grays and whites into the front shelving units there. I'm going to leave the purses there. I kind of like them there. They sell better. This bracelet display is kind of falling apart, so we got to get a new one with that. Okay, we're looking pretty good. We got our shelves done, and we still have to do this bracelet display. I got to go in the car and get that new one that I have for that. And on the necklaces there, we got to get the red and the blue necklaces out there. And the earring racks, of course, have to be always refilled. They're always a giant mess when I come here. And we did have some of the dress forms done. I ended up putting a little bit of green into this display with all the neutral colors. It kind of looks pretty for summer. I got like a green dress there, and I got a green like lamp with a wagon on the front there, and that's pretty good. But then I got to get back to the back. The toys are a disaster, like always. I think people are in there playing all weekend. I don't know why they get so bad. So I straightened them out, tried to put the things in the baskets that they belong in, so it's easy for people to find things. But let me tell you, there's only so much you can do with these toys. It always looks like a mess. My blue shelf is quite the mess. This side, that rotating thing right there, that is always a disaster. I have to redo that every time I'm there. So we got the front here. It's looking pretty good. So let's go take a tour. We got our purses still in the front there. I got some hanging there. I need to straighten out a bit. And lots of black and white and beiges and browns and blacks and a little touch of green here and there. So that's kind of going to be my farmhouse theme. Got the rings done and all of the earrings done. And like I said, we got the shelves all done. I got a mirror hanging there from the front. Actually, that has sold. That sold pretty quickly because I'm narrating this a little later than what I did it. Still got some red, white, and blue on the end caps, but here's all my showcase with all the jewelry in it. And I've added quite a few bronzes to that, so just recently. So if you're in the area and you like those bronzes, I have some really nice ones that I have in that showcase. This area is the green, yellow, and the orange area, kind of the fall color area. And I straightened out a little bit of this, but I really didn't have the time to really do it well. Then here's another showcase with lots of higher priced glassware and some other jewelry items. The toys, they're a lot better, cleaned up wise, but toys always look a certain amount of messy no matter what you do. And here's the other side of toys, and I did put them in the corresponding baskets they belong. And that top crate is all Barbies and 9-inch dolls. And there's like a Fisher-Price basket, and there's a Disney basket, and so on and so forth. And here's the blue end. We picked it up a little bit. This blue shelving, I have so much blue. I don't know. It's just not fitting in there like it's supposed to. I may have to pull some stuff out and put it the other mall. Here is our pink area, along with our red area of shelving. And there's black and purple in the front, if you can see it. I try to do things by color. I like to do color blocking. And there's some more of my plush toys are all in there on the side. And here's my earring things already filled, ready to go. All the pins and whatnot are in that display. And I like that wood display. I think it's prettier than what I had. It seems bigger too. On the end cap here is where I put the life preservers. And on this end cap, I did leave some of the red, white, and blue clothing. So this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles saying goodbye, and we'll see you again. Bye.